So, what is array in Python? Sorry, in Java. Guys, let's take a look at this explanation. The array. The array is something that, okay, you already know everything about Python. So, array is same as the list in Python, but all of the element in the array must be must all elements must be the same type. For example, if you have an array of integer, all of them must be integer. And the problem is when you declare an array, um, you have to specify, you have to tell Java that how many elements that you want this array to store. Um, the array is like, if you want to store the array of integer, this is tell Java that is an array of integer. This part is tell this part tells Java that this is an array. And new int 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So int 7. This is the number of elements in this array. In this new int, it will, if this is the memory, it will create the space to store 7 elements of integer in the memory. And this statement will return the reference to this, to like the location of this array. It will return this location to X. So now X will point to this space. Okay, this is the array of the simple, we call the primitive type of Java. The primitive type of Java is the one that is like this, it can be stored in using just the variable. Like, okay, you have int x. What does it means? If int x is 32, there will be 32 called x. So x will point to this place. Okay, but you can refer to x as 32. X is not the address. It's like the name of the box. This is the name of this box that you can store. But if you have to store something that is like an array, it's not the primitive type. So x is the reference. So if you think about the values in x box, is not the actual integer, but it is the address to this location in your memory. So if you store the array, x will store the reference or will store the address to the actual location of the array. But if it is a primitive type, the values will be stored directly in x name in this box. Okay, and if you declare something like the animal, array of animal A is new animal 3. What does this mean? It means that it will create an array of 3 animals, right? It will create arrays of 3 animals and return the reference to A. So A will store the location of this, store the address of this. But the animal itself is not the primitive type. So the best the one that Java will do for you is you have to create the actual animal. For example, you create actual animal. This one is animal, this one is another animal, and this one is another animal. And you must point all of the reference to these three animals. So to refer to each element in the array, you can use A0 is new animal. This one will create the animal and point it by A0, same as A1, new animal, and same as A2. You must do it manually by yourself. Okay, so I will demonstrate this idea, the concept of array, in the next video clip.